Yes, sir. You know what it is.
Well, welcome back
To another episode,
of Man Over Music.
or
Music Over Man.
with your lovely host.
Maisha.
And,
Jakar.
you know, this is episode 60, y'all.
Episode 60.
We in the house, you know.
We in the house.
We in the house. Hey. But how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
You know.
Relaxed.
You know.
I'm glad we didn't do it last night.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the plan.
That was the plan.
I'm happy we didn't do it last night. It worked out, or it worked out. That was supposed to be.
Yeah. No, for sure. You know, even though I felt like I say this, I was like 30% prepared yesterday, but now today I feel like I'm at 100%.
Okay.
Because you know, it was more time to gather more things.
Yes. I feel like what you said? What percentage you said you was at?
30.
30?
Yeah.
I don't know if I was even that much, but you know, I was just gonna push through it because that was what we scheduled to do. That's what we were supposed to do. But I'm happy it worked out because I was able to get some sleep. You know, like you say, able to like come up with some topics. You know, so it was good.
Yeah,
this morning.
Yeah, it was definitely good, especially just to have dialogue about other things that's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was cool. How was your week?
How was my week? My week was it was pretty good. It started off very productive, and it ended very productive. So I can give myself props for getting some things done and not be so hard on myself for not getting other things done. But I'm working on it.
Yeah,
I'm working on it. So
yes,
yeah,
slowly but surely.
How was
wins the
yours?
race. You know what? I was exhausted this week.
Really?
Exhausted. I don't know. You know what? I guess I treated the weekend prior as like a rest weekend, or it felt like we didn't have nothing planned. We did anything, but you know, I just felt like last weekend coming into this week, it was just busy, you know. But it's also too, you know, we did get stuff done. You know, I guess because we started early to get the stuff that we needed to get done.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, all right, cool.
I make these appointments.
Yeah, it was.
Been slacking on that, so
it's been nice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna complain because when I have been getting my times of rest, it's been well needed and well useful. So it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy we're here. We have been talking about doing this for some time, so now to actually be in full effect of doing what we had pre-planned and set out to do, and you know, it's cool. End of the month, you know.
It is almost the very end,
Yeah.
you know. What is it? We recording the day before.
Yeah, the day before Easter.
Easter.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, right? So even though this is the 60th episode, tomorrow's Easter. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. You know, that was the day he passed away. So it's
The
just
31st.
like,
Yeah.
So it's like it's all crazy, but yeah, it's cool. You know, things align the way they're supposed to align.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Yep. That's probably why I got on all blue. With a little bit of green.
Yeah.
Can't see the green though.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, no, that was just the week. That was cool. You wanna go ahead and jump into some of these topics?
Okay. Which one you wanna? I'm just happy, you know.
Yeah.
We in our house. We
Right.
got, you know.
You know, now people are able to see like we really wasn't capping. You know.
Yeah. You know,
like,
we talking about buying a house and.
We here. You know.
Finally here.
If you know, no, I'm not even gonna say that. I was gonna say, like, you know, if people think we capping, kind of want to do like take the camera and be like,
no.
this is not MTV Cribs, but you know.
Now, you know, change the scenery, so
Yeah,
I mean,
for
like
sure.
it's already known.
Yeah, you can definitely see it if you look at any of the previous content that's on here too. So
Yeah.
yeah, but that's cool, you know. Dang, I don't want to start with the obvious.
What's that?
What's on that first?
I mean, we did talk about Easter in March, which is a
this is
strange
crazy.
thing.
This is crazy. Let's start here.
Okay.
Let's start here.
Okay.
Because I was curious. I know we had talked about it like a week or so prior, but then I really got to thinking about it, and I was curious to know when was Easter the year we was born, and it was April 19th. And then we looked in 2020 and it was April 9th. And then we checked again this morning and last year
it was the 7th or the 9th, right?
Yeah. So I was just like, how Easter jumped 2 whole weeks.
And it said something about the moon.
Oh,
it's based off the moon. It's based off the moon, but I'm like, okay, well, if the moon, the moon that they looking for is a weekday. You know, like who says that it's gonna always align on a Sunday? I don't even know. But for whatever, this year I really wasn't even thinking about Easter, focus on Easter. Not that I don't know what it is or whatnot, but I didn't think about it. I seen Easter baskets. I was like, oh, Easter, like, you know, Easter stuff, but I didn't even think to look for the date or when it was or when it is.
So when you seen the baskets, do they still sell the baskets with the basketballs in it?
With the basketballs?
Yeah.
I don't know. Next time I pay more attention. I'll tell you because it's definitely gonna be some in the store after on sale.
For sure, 50%.
Tell the kids, I get your Easter basket after Easter. Okay.
Right.
You get 2 of them.
Right. They're gonna be 50, 75% off. Why not? Why not, man? It's all good, you know.
Yeah, none of that candy ain't good for nobody anyway.
You know.
But hey, it is what it is.
Well, okay. Easter is the one Sunday, like that and New Year's Day is like, or Christmas, or them the 3 days that, people who don't go to church.
Yeah.
Like that's always been a funny thing to me, but it's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true. It's just like, we gonna gather to go to church this one time. Then they all, people always got their best.
Yeah.
They very Sunday's best. Like, I'm about to kill the game next Easter, if you see what I bought.
Yeah. So. I just, I know I mentioned this before, but getting up early and going to church with the dew on the grass. Sometimes it's real cold, Yeah. That's what I remember. I remember Easter speeches. Easter speeches in church was fun, though. I like doing Easter speeches.
All right, what was yours?
I don't remember it now, but I did a few of them.
All right, so at what age was you you was just done? You knew you weren't doing no more speeches?
I don't know, because I joined gospel choir. I was in the choir, so it was just like I ain't do no more speeches.
So did you do that with the intent of knowing you ain't gotta be soloed out?
No. No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pick your brain on this later.
I don't know. I have to think about it though. I really would.
Yes, I think your mic went out, but
it went out.
Yeah.
I'm moving it around.
Yeah. Be still. Peace be still.
There
Jesus.
you go. Thank you.
Get it right, lady.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, no, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick your brain later on that though.
Did you do any Easter speeches?
No, man, no.
What did you do? Because I don't know if you was traditional or not.
Nothing I do is traditional.
Okay, well, I'm not talking about you per se. I'm just saying, what did you do?
My life is not traditional. That's what I'm saying.
Whose life is really traditional, though?
Yours, buddy.
Is my life traditional?
We can
just
write.
Stop. Just
we
stop
can just
it.
take it
Stop.
out of a book.
That's not true. That is not true.
But no, we went to church, but we went to church every third Sunday. It was all good.
Okay.
Wasn't tripping. It was solid. It worked for me.
It did. You're a good person.
Yeah. You know what's the messed up thing about it? I can say this. You know, sometimes I would get mad that it'll seem like it's all day. To me, it was all day because a football game is like 3 hours, and you'll be in there from before the football game start to maybe like 45 minutes to an hour after it ends. So it's like it's kind of tough, my friend. But it was all good. You know, we'll have cookies and stuff after. I think that was why I had that addiction to cookies. Started at a young age.
Oh wow. It was something I was about to say because I went to two churches and then I'm thinking about it. I used to do not Easter like Easter poems and then like what is it, spoken word in a way. What is it called? What Mama do?
Poems.
Like poems. Like it's Easter. It's just a grown up version, I guess. But recite poems. But yeah. So anyway, like my first church, we used to let out like at 1:30. So it was like 11 to 1:30, but they rarely like went over. But it just always seemed like a long time. Now my other church, after I turned 18, that church that used to go on.
Gee, the best. I ain't even gonna get into that one. I already know what you're talking about. But the best church to go to is a Catholic church. I ain't gonna lie to you. Going to Catholic school and then you had to go to a mass every once in a while. Gee, 45 minutes.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I thought mass was every Sunday.
Yeah, but you don't. I mean, it was like required that you go every once in a while.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, 45 minutes, G. 45 minutes. I said, praise
really?
God. Yes.
Really?
45 minutes. We wasn't like you. They get straight to it.
Can you just go to Catholic church? Like just go
I believe so.
I'm gonna have to do that.
I just sit like I'm
just to see what it's like, cause you always see stuff in the movies, on the shows or whatnot, but I never have her. I don't think I ever been to a Catholic ceremony or a mass or whatnot.
Yeah, they walk down the aisle with the smoke and all that, like hey.
Really?
Yep. You got the little altar boys with the
what do the girls
crosses.
do? They always talk about altar boys. Are there any like
the nuns? But
that's it.
That's it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Yeah. So. I got to see all ends of the spectrum. Like
that's
I said.
Interesting. Yeah. You did have an interesting life, sir.
Yeah. I'm just a little well-rounded, I'll say.
Okay.
But yeah, that's enough of that, But shout out to Jesus, man,
Yes.
I ain't trying to diss it. Today and basically today and tomorrow is gonna be the days where they really showing like the what do they call? No, I ain't talking about the Passion of Christ. But if Mel Gibson was in good graces with people, they probably would still show that. But dang, what is the one that they always play on channel? I want to say it's ABC. They play it every year. But anyway, be prepared.
I have no idea.
It's gonna be on TV. They show like the crucifixion and the resurrection.
Passion of the Christ. Is that the one, Mel Gibson?
That's the Mel Gibson one.
Oh.
Yeah, they got another one, but yeah.
Passion of the Christ. Is it Passionate or Passion of the Christ? Which one is it?
Passion.
Of the Christ. Yeah. Okay.
That was a good movie. Gruesome.
Wait, what was his role? He was Jesus?
No, he wasn't Jesus.
I didn't think he was.
He like produced the movie.
Oh man, look, man. I ain't gonna get into that, but go ahead.
Well, I would say I'm glad it's not on TV. Well, I'm glad I can't see it. It was gruesome.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Man, it was like overkill.
Was it a true visualization?
Probably so, though. Probably so, because they said.
I mean, like in everything in its entirety. I don't think so.
No.
Like the storyline, yes, but casting, no.
Oh, we know that. We know that.
But, you know.
We just gotta be happy that they ain't make Judas. But you know, that's neither here or there. That's everywhere. Um, but yeah, that's
Okay.
off of Easter.
Okay. So, what topic you want to get into most? That you know.
I don't know. I think they all pretty good. I guess we could.
Okay. No.
No. Go ahead.
I
Yeah.
want to go to who is bigger.
What?
Who is
Oh.
It's your topic. I want to get into that because I wanted to know where that came from.
Right. No, I said. Yeah. No wonder you threw me off. It's who has the bigger brand. Who has the bigger brand? Wow.
Yes. Who has the bigger brand?
Yeah.
Now, who has the bigger brand?
So we're
Snoop?
talking about Snoop Dogg and Kanye West.
Okay, but see, look, this is what I wrote down. I said, who has a bigger brand?
Right.
Snoop or Ye?
Yeah.
He goes by Ye.
Right,
So I had to put down Ye.
You did.
And not Kanye West. Okay?
Okay, yeah. Well, yay.
All right. Now, all that said.
Think about it. Now think about it, for real.
I feel like the one that's like the loudest is Kanye or Ye. But who has the better brand? I think it's Snoop.
I ain't say that's.
Who has the better brand is Snoop. Who has the bigger brand? I guess it's Kanye. But what brand does he have?
Who?
Because like Kanye now, because the Yeezys is not there anymore.
He got the pod boots. He still got fashion.
Well, I'm gonna go with Snoop.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with Snoop because it may not be his brand, but I think of Chuck Taylor's when I think of Snoop. I think of his wine. I think of Martha Stewart. I think of football. I think of what else? I think of his music. I think about his presence in movies. He does commentary. But what is Snoop's brand? Is that his brand?
He is the brand. That's Snoop Dogg.
I don't know. I think Snoop has the more likable brand. But maybe Kanye does have the bigger brand. I don't know. It's hard for me to like.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Pick between the two.
When I heard this topic, I said they did compare the right two people. They compared the right two people.
Why the right two though?
Because we can say that Snoop Dogg has changed his brand. Like when he first came out, you know, he had a whole murder case.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when he first came out, he was aligned with Death Row, and you knew what that came with.
Yeah.
You know, now to see who he is today, it's just like you don't even, you know he's a part of gang culture of LA, but it's not defining him. You know, those other things, like, you know, he's able to do all those different things, like you said, film, wine, TV shows, you know, music, fashion, you know, that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Kanye able to do the same things. It's just, you know what I would say? He's done it at a bigger scale than Snoop. Because if you think about it, Kanye has worked with high fashion brands. You know, he has done film. Even the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, it was a film that came with that album. So, you know, it's like, you know, you got to see the whole creative side of Kanye.
Is that because he's more artistic than Snoop Dogg?
I wouldn't say that he's more artistic than Snoop Dogg. I wouldn't, you know, I think the way Kanye uses his platform to show it is, we know, like, he's the creative force behind it.
Okay.
But I would say Kanye is he has the bigger brand. Now the best brand, like you said, Snoop Dogg. If um if we had to go get a deal done and we needed a spokesperson for it, we would have to get Snoop Dogg because he would be more politically correct.
Mm. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Very much, I do.
But I don't think Snoop Dogg would have been able to pay $7 million for a Super Bowl ad and see a return on his investment.
Maybe not.
So shout out to Ye.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with you.
Shout out to Ye.
I agree with you.
But that was a good question. Like, do you have anybody like that you think is comparable on that scale? Not those two people, but you think it's anybody else that you think is a good who has the bigger brand between these two people? That's a good comparison.
I can't think of nobody because people don't even buy Beyonce stuff like that.
That's true.
They do, but they
That's
don't.
true.
You know.
That's true because Adidas one ended the line, the Ivy Park line.
Yeah. But even then, she had something before.
House of Darion.
Yeah, she had something before.
Yeah, she did.
But I don't know, maybe Taylor Swift, but nothing's gonna make me go buy her stuff. I think Kanye is more universal with the he connects to all people. Taylor Swift, I don't think so.
You right though. You know, Kanye do connect all people, whether you love him or you hate him. Mm-hmm. You are connected to him.
He is definitely the type where you can't be lukewarm. Like, it ain't no lukewarm with Kanye. You either like him or you don't. You know, and I like Kanye. He a Gemini. Wow. But yeah, he's a June gem. You know.
That's hilarious. Wow. You know, somebody was saying they wanted to put 50 in somebody. They said 50 in somebody else as the brands, but whoever they had put 50 against, I just automatically, you know, let my bias come out and say 50.
Well, I mean, like, obviously because you only remember who it was. Yeah,
no, that's a fact. That's a fact. But, you know, what he's done in film, the food industry is just like, you know, music. We ain't really got to talk about that, but he done did it with a healthy vitamin water. He's done it with alcohol, film. We still watching Power.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he didn't.
But 50, he be talking his stuff too, though.
He do.
You know, talking about people. But I guess he got nothing to come back on him, so he can do that.
Yeah. You know what? When you doing things right.
I guess he don't. Is that the line when it's like if you in a glass house?
Yeah.
He ain't in the glass house. Right. So hey, he can throw them stones.
Nah, that's facts. Mm-hmm. That's facts. They I mean, if the reports is true about what his baby mama said, then I guess that's gonna make him look a little crazy. But 50 been winning since he first came out. You know, he got on dirt with Vivica A. Fox, and that was back in 2002.
And she still love him.
Right. So, I don't know. Hey, 50 doing something to the women, you know. Shout out to him, though.
Curtis Jackson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I want to pivot over to this quality versus quantity conversation, because last week we had this whole conversation about who's better between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, but who makes the better records. Okay. And you said you would still take Drake's quantity over the quality. Mm-hmm. And
okay, keep going.
I still say I would prefer to have quality over quantity.
But see, I feel like his quality it's always there. His quality is there with his quantity. Like, even though he has more things out, it's still of quality. So,
Yeah, but all right, when we talking about albums, right? So Drake, I'm gonna say he got over 10 albums out right now.
oh,
I,
really?
I'm pretty convinced he has over 10 albums out.
Okay.
Um,
That's a
but
lot of albums, though.
yeah, and we can for seriously, you probably
I
can
gotta
only
look that up.
name 4.
Spotify.
If we'll pull it up. Hey, I ain't mad at it, but he only got 4 albums that you really can really name and say that, oh, I remember where I was when this came out, or it was just like good, memorable music, digestible music. Like,
Okay, I guess you're right. Hold on. So Far Gone, Thank Me Later, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. They say Nothing Was the Same Deluxe, but okay.
mhm,
If you're reading this, it's too late.
mhm,
What a Time to Be Alive, Views, More Life, Scorpion,
mhm.
Care Package,
I wouldn't necessarily count that as an album, but okay.
Dark Lane Demo Tapes,
I wouldn't count that as an album either.
Certified Lover Boy,
That's an album.
Honestly Never Mind,
That's an album.
Her Loss,
That's an album.
For All the Dogs,
That's an album.
and it say For All the Dogs, Scary Hours.
Oh, that's just like three or four songs.
And then Act 2. That's the latest release. Sorry, my bad.
Act 2, when did that come out?
2024. Date. What does it say? Date? I don't know. Date at 8? I don't know. Date at 8. Sorry, my bad.
That sound new then.
Okay.
Well, what if that's the new release for the disc for Kendrick Lamar?
I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
We'll have to check it out.
Definitely have to check it out. But yeah, no.
That's kind of interesting. The title, Date at 8.
Yeah. But see, okay. Off the Drake and Kendrick like convo, not convo, but it made me think about Cardi B and Sweetie as well, right? So as we know, or as I was telling you, Cardi B record had debuted at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Mm-hmm.
And that, to me, that song is trash. It's trash. Like, she's
The one you played for me the other day.
the one that came on the radio the other day.
Mm.
That song was horrible. And people were slandering Rich Activities by Sweetie, but I feel like
That's my song.
That's a quality
That
record.
song is good.
That's a quality
Bills
record.
paid.
You know,
It's like a cruising song.
facts. When the weather nice,
That song is like Doja Cat's Woman. And like the vibe, the feeling goodness of it. For me, it's like one of those.
yeah, it's like a empowering song, low key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fun. You know,
And I like the title, Rich Activities.
exactly,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Activities, festivities,
Mm-hmm.
rich activities,
Get with it.
bills paid. My bills paid, I'm rich.
You know,
Whether it's rich mentally or
emotionally.
But anyway.
Yeah, but the quality, like Cardi B has put out a lot of duds. You know, it's like the last 3 or 4 records they didn't release from her. They ain't been good.
Mm-hmm.
They've been okay at best. Like they dropped that record with her and Meg Thee Stallion. I want to say at the close to the end of last year.
Okay.
And that was Here Today, Gone Tomorrow.
Yes, it was.
You know, so
Just like Meg Thee Stallion.
oh, she actually on tour. She about to go on tour.
Okay. I guess not like Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah,
It's that song though.
Hey, the song.
That song rock. What is
The
it?
song. You talking about Cobra?
Cobra, yeah.
Yeah, that song is.
It's hidden.
It's the song that's got
Oh
her
my
back in
gosh.
a little action. But yeah. Oh,
Okay.
but yeah, she's going on tour with Tink and my birthday twin, Coi Leray.
Coi Leray.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'm happy. I'm happy for her.
And the first stop of the tour is in Chicago. That's hilarious.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice. When is it gonna be?
I didn't look at the dates. You want to go?
No. No, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to go to like a concert now.
Really?
I will only go to a concert if it's like something like R&B and smooth, really. And I really have to like the person, I think.
So you wouldn't just go to a random person show to just see what their performance like to become a fan?
It depends if I really, really like the music.
I'm,
If I really like the music.
I don't want you to hear the music. I just want like one day we should just be like, all right, we're gonna go see this person.
Well, I'm gonna go off the name.
That's cool.
If it's like Percy, maybe. But if it's like Jay Killer, I don't know.
Jay Killer might be an R&B singer.
I don't know. I have to listen to something for me to want to just go because I don't want to waste my time.
But I really don't look at it as a waste of time. It's an experience.
An experience of wasting my time.
Anyway,
Like, shoot, I'm gonna have to leave and create a different experience.
what if you go see the person perform, right? And like they might have been trash when you seen them perform, right? But maybe 4 months later, you hear a song from them and it's a good song.
Say for instance, right? You know that show that we went to because that girl, she was rapping. I was hearing her music. I wanted to go see her. Her name Belladonna.
Yeah,
I
Belladonna.
wanted to see her perform.
Right.
So we went, but we discovered, or now we didn't discover. We came upon, at the time, the name was Galaxy. Wait, sorry. At the time it was L.A. Van Gogh, but now his name is Galaxy Francis. So I didn't hear his music beforehand, but I heard hers. Like I have to hear something in order to make me want to just go. I'm not trying to search for like independent artists. You get what I'm saying? So, that's not my thing.
So if it was somebody you knew that was opening, you would go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if they, if they was performing, later on in the set or whatnot. Yeah, I go. I check it out, but I have to know somebody. Somebody. Because I gotta know somebody. And in the lineup, it might be all different type of music. That's fine, but I gotta know something. Or the person I'm going with has to know something. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I'm gonna have to get you to pop out this summer. We just gonna pull up to something random. I'm gonna tell you like, oh no, I know this person.
Yeah, I don't want to pull up nowhere near the pop, 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 pop.
Oh no, we ain't doing that.
I don't need that.
Doing that now.
So
we ain't doing that one. But no. So with the amount of quantity, like the easy access to putting out things, do you feel like the quality is watered down?
Yeah. Everybody else's. I don't feel like nobody music sticks. Well, whatever music I hear, it don't really stick. But 21 Savage. 21 Savage's music stick. Doja Cat. Rich Tivity's. Even that, what's that song by her? Best Dress. That stick because it's like popish and it's catchy.
Yeah, that's the
Cardi B. Her stuff is starting to now don't get me wrong, she made a impression and stuff, but she needs to do better now to keep that momentum. So you can remember she made Kodak Black.
Oh, you mean Bodak Yellow?
Bodak Yellow, Kodak Black. Dang. Bodak Yellow. She didn't make Kodak Black. I don't, scratch that. But Kodak Black, I like Kodak Black too. Some of his stuff.
So you would go see Kodak Black?
No.
Wow.
No, I wouldn't go see him though.
But you like Super Gremlin?
Which song is that?
Remember Superstars?
That's okay. I don't like it enough to go. Oh, I gotta go to the concert to see him perform. That man, no, that's all right.
I can't wait till we get off of here because I'm gonna play the song for you, and I bet you're gonna be dancing to it.
Okay, I don't like that song like that. I don't think.
I would say another song that you ain't like, but you have been swayed over to the side now.
What song? Oh, that new song. Yeah, I was talking shit about that song. Talking about that song um last week. But it grows on you. The beat, it does grow. Kendrick Lamar on it. What's the name of it?
Shoo.
I forgot.
Yeah, like that. It's called like that. Future.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar, Metro Boomin.
Yeah, it grows on you. But the rest of the album, I guess I have to listen to that again for it to grow on me. It's just a lot going on.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna put you through that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of sounds going on. But yeah, that's what you wanna go to next.
Okay. Did we really talk about Diddy? Did we talk about paying the piper? I don't know if I should get into that.
Nah, let's get into that one.
Okay. I just wrote this down because I was thinking about it was something I watched. So I wrote down pay the piper before you get a second chance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking of the law as the piper. So I was watching 911. Angela Bassett's character when she's married. She was married twice, but when she first started off as a cop, she was engaged to a cop, and she sent him to the store to get some milk or whatnot, but he ended up getting shot and killed. And in the current day, somebody came to her and they said they found the gun. The gun matches who shot her fiance.
Mm.
And it's been like 20 years, over 20 years. I don't know, but it's been 20 years, over 20 years. And she traced him down. And he was a family man. He was helping the youth out and everything. And he ended up going to jail. She wanted him to turn himself in. She didn't say, I need you to do this for me. She didn't say nothing like that, but she took him in. He turned himself in.
Wow. See, now, you know what's so crazy what you saying is, it's like, well, how long was she married to the other dude for?
The current guy?
No.
Oh, then she wasn't married.
No, I'm saying, because remember, she's been married twice, but she's been engaged 3 times now. I'm finding this out.
Yeah, but like the first one, he got taken away from her.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So, because the kid's not that old.
Yeah.
So, I wonder how long she was married to him for.
That's true. I see that.
I
see that. So they was just like, she had to explain to them too, like, I love you guys. I'm happy, to be with y'all. I'm happy that I have y'all, That was just a time in my life. That's what that happened. But the guy said since he didn't call, he thought that was his chance of having a second chance. Mm-hmm. But he was high. Went to go rob a store. And the guy was moving too fast, but the guy was moving too slow, the cashier, but his brain was moving too fast. And by the time he shot the gun, he didn't even know he killed the police officer until he came to, but it was them drugs he was on.
Wow. That's crazy. That sound like that was a good episode.
Now, my question to you is, do you think that he needed to go to jail for what he did 20 years ago?
I mean, if you get caught, you get caught.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm not, just because you felt like you've done right in your eyes, or you was able to get away with a crime that you committed 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta eat that, buddy. Now, I think not like that. I think the judge could have some lenience on them, because if going off of that track record and you seen how the person like changed their life, you ain't been in trouble since then. 5 years in probation.
Okay. 5 years in and 5 years probation?
No,
just 5 years probation?
No, 5 years in, and then we'll, probably another 10 on probation. But, hey, what we'll do is you might be able to do 2.5, do 2.5 and then get credited for the rest of the time served, but you still gonna do the 10 years probation.
Mhm.
Like, you know, if it's 20 years ago, it's just like how we tell kids today. You might have some kids that's kleptomaniacs right now, but 20 years from now, they probably wouldn't even take nothing.
Mhm.
Should we still, you know, put them in jail or hold them accountable for what they did 20 years ago?
I think it depends though. All of it is gray, but it depends on if they were to continue to do it. Like if they got a record and it just now
Oh
caught up
yeah.
to them. But like, dang, it's so sticky. It's so sticky because he's being a positive impact in others' lives. He turned his stuff around. So it's just like, what do you do? Do you think he should have just turned himself in from the beginning?
Look. The right thing to say is yes.
He had like 2 kids and a wife.
The right thing to say is yes,
Mhm.
but he did the right thing.
Oh.
If you don't get caught and you can escape,
But what if it was your son or your daughter
that's why I'm gonna
that
do
got
that.
killed?
I'm gonna do the Angela Bassett thing. I'm gonna go holler at him like, this caused me heartache and pain. Boom, boom. I think you should turn yourself in.
Mhm.
You know, but I ain't gonna instantly, not like that. I don't expect somebody to turn themselves in. But if you do, you are a great human being.
I think people should.
Yeah.
I think after they go spin the block on somebody, they need to turn themselves in.
You might as well not
If
spin
you
the block
bad-
at all.
If you bad, go turn yourself in.
No, if you gonna spin the block,
Own up to it. Own up to it. Take ownership. Take accountability. If you gonna do it, turn yourself in.
if you gonna do that, you might as well take accountability from the beginning and don't even do it.
Yeah, or you can do that.
Yeah, that's the right
Or
thing.
you can
to
do that.
Yeah.
But if you gonna spin a block, all right, turn yourself in. Own up to it. If you gonna do it, own up to it. That's all I'm saying.
You want them to get their rep up early, like, oh yeah, I was the one responsible for little Ray Ray over there.
Spin the block.
Turn
yourself in.
Spin the block and turn yourself in. Well, hey, at the rate that stuff is going in today's time, that's what these kids was doing anyway.
Mhm.
You spinning the block and putting it on the song, and you getting arrested a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
So I guess so, Maisha. Spin the block, turn yourself in.
If you gonna do it, just turn yourself in.
Just don't do it at all, people.
Don't do it. Don't do it at all. That's my thing. Don't do it. But if you gonna do it,
wow, that's crazy.
Own up to it. If you big and bad, own up to it. You did that. You did it.
So would you want? How would you handle that situation? Would you want the person to turn themselves in?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I don't care. I don't care that you turn a new leaf. Try to turn the leaf after you do this time.
So how much time you think is suitable?
I don't know if I'll be as like spiteful, but who knows, But if they turn a new leaf, I say minimum 10 years. They 60 years old, they got to get out when they about 70.
Damn.
It'll be all right. They'll be okay. They don't got to spend the whole rest of their life in there, but depending on the age.
All right, what if they 40?
If they 40, you got to do about 15 years.
Wow. Wow.
If you 30 and you do it, damn. You got to do some time. Minimum 10 years. It don't matter who did it.
Wow.
Minimum. Very, very minimum. I don't want to say a life for a life, especially if they doing better. But a minimum 10 years. And if you got good behavior, maybe be paroled at 8.
Wow.
But
Wow.
they can still put some light in this world after they get out.
They gonna be in the darkness. Dang, that's tough. But I feel it though. I feel it because it's people who deal with this stuff every day, and they gotta come to peace with whatever judgment was made.
Mm-hmm.
So
Are you comfy?
I'm great.
Okay, because I adjusted my mic so many times.
Man,
It's like to sit back and.
wow. Yeah, we off that. I can't believe you said 10 years. That's critical.
So the thing is, you do need to pay the piper before you get a real second chance.
Oh, facts.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a fact. I will agree with that. Unless you playing left, right, center. Yeah, if I'm the piper, yeah, you gotta pay me.
Oh, okay.
Well, before we launch off into another one of these topics, I want to go ahead and get this good part of the show off. It's the what you need to hear segment of the day.
Ah, no, it's good.
Wow.
It's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah. Now, I want to jump into it, get it on, because we got some other dope stuff that we gonna talk to y'all about, and it's gonna get real deep. So I'd rather just go ahead and ramble off these hot
Have I
things
heard
that's
any of
happening
them?
in the music. No, Maisha, you don't listen to music like that. The only thing you done heard is I'll start with this.
Why you gotta do me like that?
Cause it's the truth, man. It's the truth. I gotta put you on. I gotta put you on. You gotta. That's the thing. I can't play stuff for you because you don't be in the mood. I was still supposed to play What Would Pluto Do, and you still ain't just cleared the time for a 2 minute and 50 second song.
Look, man. Look, I be having stuff on my mind. I be wanting to receive the stuff. I don't want to be like, oh, okay, yeah.
That's
pass it
why
off.
you put a pause on what you got going on.
Gee, it'd be hard. It'd be hard. I be wanting to give whatever it is my undivided attention. So I'll listen to it before I go to sleep tonight.
What? I ain't playing that. Anyway, shout out to
My bad.
Chief Keef. Finito has officially went platinum. It was announced yesterday that Finito is platinum. It's the song that he produced. The first song he solo produced. It was a big Chicago hit, and he actually distributed it out himself through his own label.
How'd that song go? Okay, go ahead.
Ridiculous.
Go ahead. I'll listen to that tonight before I go to bed too.
Gee, you heard Finito before.
I'm pretty sure I have. I just don't know it by title.
Man, I'm done. All right. Anyway, so that was
Suburbia. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. Shout out to Bryce Savoy. He put out Big Bryce Son that dropped on Monday. It's a 4-pack EP. It was a good listen. I told y'all last week. Had an early preview, and it released on Monday. It's downloaded, saved to my phone. Shared. So if you follow me on something, you might have seen the project. So,
yep.
Galaxy Francis, like you said, he put out another record. Now, I know he said he was putting out a new record for 10 weeks straight. I feel like if this ain't coming into the 10th week, he lied and he overdid it, but I ain't mad at him. He putting out
I mean, like, it's
quality,
okay if you do a little extra.
Yeah, it's good. Quality records. Shout out to Buddy. Do you remember who Buddy is?
I know who Buddy is.
Oh, okay.
I was meaning to get back to the video you sent me so I could have watched it with the sound, though.
She be capping, y'all. I be trying to send her the material. She don't be receiving it, but
I checked out the decals, okay?
Oh,
it wasn't music, but I checked out the wall art stuff.
That's for the business. That's the major work.
All right then.
That's the major work.
All right then.
Yeah, but while you on TikTok and Instagram,
oh, don't be on TikTok.
Yeah, do that app even work anymore?
It does, but I don't. I haven't really been in it like I used to be. I'm not. Oh, I'm running into the mic.
Yeah, see.
No, I don't be in it like that, but I do be on Instagram.
Yeah, see,
Facebook.
Yeah,
but I scroll and I get off.
Mm-hmm.
I need another form of entertainment. I need some books, some real books I want to read.
Well, yeah. So shout out to Buddy. He dropped a new album yesterday, and it's featuring production from Mike and Keys,
Mm.
and the homie K Franklin got he got some vocals on the album too, and Smino got a record on there as well, and it's featuring BJ a song with BJ the Chicago Kid too. So
Okay.
yeah, it's a great project. And then last but not least, it was the day the world stopped again for majority of women. It was Cowboy Carter by Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty good body of work. I say this was her best album I heard in the last maybe like 7 years, 8 years.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, nah, great songwriting. They did their thing with the songwriting on this album. They did a little bit too much on some of the vocal production, but everything else kind of made up for it. Did they force some of them country records? Yeah, but it was pretty. It was still, to me, it was still a pretty good body of work. You know, she got features from Miley Cyrus, Dolly Parton, Post Malone, The Dream. She did what she was supposed to do. It was an well executed body of work.
Okay.
You know, now I say this: I don't know if I'd be replaying that whole album. It is 27 songs, but it's like an hour and 19 minutes. But she definitely got some. She got some joints on there. The Jolie record was good. The Tyrant record. That's my favorite record off of it.
Okay.
Tyrant. Yeah, it's a
Who's
great
on it?
record.
Just her?
That's just her.
Okay.
But produced by DA Got That Dope. You know, Chicago's own. So yeah,
DA got that dope.
yeah. So it's a good body
Hey,
of work.
what song is that?
That's
Mhm.
the
Is that
Kodak Black.
yeah,
And,
yeah, Kodak
mhm,
Black, yeah.
mhm, yeah. See,
That's the song. Now, if you would have said you gonna play that song, then
It's the Z.
yeah, then
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'd be dancing. But the other song, I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. And anyway, but yeah, that's what you need to check out this weekend music.
Sorry for the interruption.
Yeah.
That's
You should be
great.
ashamed of yourself.
I know.
Wow. Wow.
Apologies. Please accept it.
No
Wait,
apologies.
my pardon.
All right, you'll be pardoned.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hmm. All right, so what you wanna go to that's on the board?
I don't know if I really want to talk about Diddy or not.
Man, look, Diddy, look.
Somebody,
That's-
is it called trademark? The
Yeah.
saying Diddy did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's this joke. I gotta go to it. It's so funny. I saved it. I wanted to read it to you. Hold on. Is this it? This was funny. How many dudes did Diddy diddle if Diddy did diddle dudes? You know how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? But
Yes.
anyway,
It's a tongue twister.
yeah.
With the Diddies.
And somebody said a dillion. Isn't that funny? Sorry. Not my joke.
Womp womp womp.
That was funny. A dillion. Okay. A million. Come on, man. Dill pickle. I just said that, you know. But anyway.
Womp womp womp.
Whatever. But anyway. What do you think about everything?
What I think about that joke?
No. I mean, like, Diddy, if you want to talk about it.
No. I mean, I just thought it was crazy that
They raided his stuff?
you know, he got raided. And pretty much the attorney who was in charge of like arresting or indicting R. Kelly said that the prosecution team of the Diddy cases, they basically doing the same thing. They're going through the same playbook. That's how they're going to do what they need to do to convict him.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's very interesting. I think it's crazy that this man went from being a highly polarized figure to public enemy number one.
Well, he's from New York. Spike Lee is from New York, isn't he? Or is he from New Jersey?
Not Spike Lee from New York.
Well, he said do the right thing. And that's what people need to do is the right thing.
No, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. No, that's serious
if you
though.
don't do the right thing,
thing.
it catches you up.
Yeah, allegedly, one of the people who is like a high ranking figure in the music business now, she's supposed to be testifying against him.
Interesting.
Yeah, so and she's been around him since basically his start.
That remind me of the Harvey Weinstein thing we was watching because Ashley Judd, was named and she chose to,
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow's, hey, are you asking Gwyneth?
That was crazy.
That was crazy, but yeah, no, I'm kind of interested in seeing how this whole thing is gonna play out. I think what's crazy to me is, even though they saying like some of the stuff that Lil Ryder claimed wasn't true, the fact that he had mentioned the drug mule dude or whatever his name is, like he said he was the drug mule, and then when they had stopped him, he had drugs on him. So it's just like it does corroborate some of the stories that's been said. And then for Cassie to come out again and say that justice is gonna be served on them, it's just like at most now you gotta sit back and let the law play out its process. But is his career gonna be looked at the same as like R. Kelly's career?
I don't think so.
Why? Well, tell me what you mean.
I just don't think so because R. Kelly was dealing with underage girls.
No, like I said, he dealing with underage girls too.
Oh well.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like R. Kelly gonna always be looked at as worse.
I don't know.
Maybe because we're from Chicago. Well,
yeah,
from Chicago. You're definitely from Chicago.
Yeah, but no, you know what I'm gonna say. Maybe not though, because somebody had released messages with Diddy, and Diddy was like, "I'll pay you $90,000 for the beat and give you any girl you want."
What?
Yeah, that was an alleged message that was sent to somebody from Diddy.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's crazy, It's getting real. It's getting real sketchy. It's getting real ugly. I feel bad because I low-key been wanting to watch the old episodes of Making the Band. But yeah, it's crazy. And I was watching this interview on X this week, and they was talking about, well, it had E Ness from the band, and he was talking about how during his process with Diddy, they did have them other type of parties, but they knew who to pick, and they would pick the people by sending like stylists and makeup and wardrobe people at different people to see if how they would react if they did certain things or if certain conversations was brought up, and if it would make them uncomfortable, and if it didn't make them uncomfortable, that's who they knew they was gonna invite to the party.
Yeah, so. Well, I mean, I feel like if they gonna do that, they do need to scan the people and let people know and be straightforward what it's gonna be.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
For anything.
Now, the funniest thing I heard though was that somebody said that Diddy should have just went to the swingers club. They'll let you do whatever you want, and you wouldn't have had to worry about this.
What? Oh, I mean, like, I understand it. But still, some swingers may not be into what he was into.
Hey, who knows?
People that's not swingers may be into what he into. So, you just got to be open. Do the right thing and, inform people what it is you want. If somebody tell you no, then keep it moving.
No means no, Diddy. No means no. Nah, but
he just like, take that. I'm just talking. Jokes.
Playboy. Yeah. Nah, it's crazy, but well, that's the rise and the fall of a great career.
Yeah.
You know. You had some that it was talking about Young Miami.
Oh, I just put it down because they were saying that she was like the time like when she like supposedly had brought drugs to New York. It all lined up with one another or whatnot. Like like it puts her in the time range of the time frame, but then they were saying it's not that she got proof of this and that. So
Oh, okay. Well, Young Miami, keep yourself out of it. But
if
low
she
key,
can, but
low key, nah, it's gonna look crazy. Like look. I hope the feds don't, they don't be trying to look at the stuff I'm saying. But if you do, just slap me 50,000.
oh wow. I mean, like that's crazy.
No, but peep, you gotta see where I'm going, cause her and Diddy did a interview on the Breakfast Club some months back,
Mm-hmm.
and or she was on that, one of the two, but basically, all in all, she was talking about how Diddy give her money, you know, basically an allowance, and essentially she was talking about how he a freak, like how he can last for hours.
Mm.
So it's just like, you getting paid an allowance and y'all having sex high.
Mm.
But freak off.
I mean, that's assumption.
That's all. That's all they need.
But I guess that's why you got to be careful what you say.
You got to be careful what you say and what you do.
Yeah, and what you do.
Yeah.
Because if you're not doing the right thing,
you'll be getting your house raided.
Right.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Well, thoughts and prayers to Diddy.
Yeah, he took his daughters to the movies.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He was out and about smiling. Hey,
I mean, like, what can you do? What can you do? You might as well continue living your life until you can't.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
He'll be all right. At least he cooperating.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Okay. So that was that. That was that. That. Okay, I don't really want to get into is your business really yours?
All right, well, cool. I'm glad you.
Okay, you glad what?
No, I was gonna say it. I'm glad you don't, cause I got a question.
Okay, what's your question?
Are women selfish or selfless?
I think it's mostly the person. You can't just go off of women. The person really, has to be. That's the answer for a person. So I think a woman could be both selfless and selfish.
What would you say, in your personal opinion, would you say women are more so selfish or selfless?
It depends on the type of woman. Like, it depends on the type of person.
I ain't asking you that. From your
I mean, like, I would say selfless for myself.
But I ain't talking about. I'm not talking about self.
That's what I would say, because I'm a woman, and selfless. I'm gonna go selfless.
So has there ever been a time you seen a woman be selfish?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Just like men. What's that song called? Selfish with Kanye?
We ain't talking about.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What Genuine say? Didn't he say he was selfish?
He said he was stingy.
Well, selfish, stingy, it's a synonym.
Maybe not. We'll go through Webster later.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go through a thesaurus later.
But like I said, it depends on the person.
So you would say men are more selfish than women?
Yes.
Why would you say that?
Because I feel like then I'm gonna have to break that down further. I can't really break that down. But I feel like men are able to focus more on themselves than a woman. I feel like women have more responsibilities than men do.
Maybe.
And I feel like women manage responsibilities for both themselves and like their relationships.
maybe this. I would say maybe a single man can be more selfish than the average man, because once you become in a relationship, you know, you gonna have selfish moments, but if you trying to make the relationship work, you more so selfless than selfish.
Yeah.
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 So I don't know. That's why I wanna go with women that are more selfish than men. And I say this because just because of the single people I know, they are getting themselves together so they can actually be in a relationship with a woman. So in a sense, it's kind of showing me how selfless they are just to prepare themselves to be able to put themselves in that position. Uh, put themselves in that position.
Okay.
So I think it's, especially in today's time, it's way easier for a woman to be selfish. Like
I
the
think so too.
the mantra of the independency, or
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. That's like, yeah, I agree with that.
But there's nothing wrong with taking care of self, because I feel like you need to have a balance of being selfish and being selfless. Now
I agree.
picking the time of when you do it, that's gonna be the difficult part. To speaking back to, like, when I want to play something for you or show you something, it's like, you should be allowed to have that time where you can be selfish and be in your thoughts, or do whatever you want to do at that moment.
Hmm.
So it's just balancing it. But you better find a way to balance it, though.
Well, I need to do some better balance.
I know, man.
I need to take care of myself.
Whoa,
I need to be more selfish.
get out of here. All right, we gonna.
I gotta be more selfish. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that.
Yeah, please do.
Thanks.
Please do work on the selflessness. All right.
Selfishness.
Selfless.
I'm work on that.
Boop, selfless.
Whatever. I'm
Nah.
selfless for the most part.
Yeah.
Gotta work
Anyway.
on some more selfishness.
Anyway. Um. Did you wanna go into the heavy hitter we got?
Oh, white famous.
Yes.
Oh, white famous. Oh, you want to talk about it first?
Shout out to 2B.
B, 2B.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2B. Yeah, that's that show. I
2B.
mean, that network, what is it?
Platform.
Platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely. 2B is doing their thing, man. They are
Because
really doing their thing.
you get to watch stuff that you normally wouldn't come across,
Yeah.
or something that may have been canceled.
Right.
Where it's just like you could see where it could be, where it could have gone. So you see greatness on the rise.
No, that's a fact. I really like, because I feel like the White Famous show is it was canceled, but watching it is just like, it's really not that bad. It should have had a season 2.
Yes, it should have. It definitely should have. The acting was good. The casting was good. It was just a overall good show.
Yeah, I feel like
And the writing.
the writing was good. Some of the, like, when the jokes was bad, to me, they was bad, but the overall story and what they was trying to get across was good.
Hmm.
So yeah, shout out to Jay Farrell. He did his thing with his show. So, and they had guest appearances from Michael Rappaport, Jamie Foxx. So it was a good show. It was a good show.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx was crazy in there. But one of the episodes, they was talking about somebody having a blow up doll, taking a blow up doll everywhere. So there was a dinner, and the guy had brought a blow up doll of his ex wife with him to dinner. So I asked Jakar, what would you do? If somebody wants to bring like a blow up doll or a fake baby or something like that to an event. And I said, you know what? Just save it for the podcast, because that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, this is just a PSA to anybody I know. Don't show up to my house or an event with a blow up doll.
A blow up doll, sex doll, sex blow
And
up
you
doll.
said this is your date.
Yes.
Please don't even just hit me with the text saying I'm sorry I couldn't even make it. Like that's to me that's wild and crazy. I ain't knocking nobody kink or fetish, but don't have me out here looking crazy because you out here looking crazy.
Right, like, hey, we had at the housewarming. This is so and so. What?
Look,
And then he
oh
was
my
fixing
God.
her food, Jakar. He was fixing a blow up doll food.
Was he feeding it to her too?
I don't think they showed that. Oh, I missed it.
That man, that's wild. I mean, I get it though, cause you are under this like hallucination that this person is real, even though you know in the back of your mind that they not a living being as you, but you didn't gain emotions and feelings for it because you know as a person you probably sitting there talking to this doll expressing your heart out and it's just sitting there
Yeah.
and you feel like it's listening,
Yeah.
you know. But it's crazy, like, so not crazy, I'm sorry, but it's wild because what if you gotta, you know, if you want to be rubbed on your back, you gotta take your hand and grab the hand of the doll so it can rub you on the back.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get no real confidence, you just get an ear.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would ask that person if they okay though first.
Yeah.
And then if they, you know, if they don't ever open up, it's cool. I just know to invite them to intimate settings.
Well, like 101, like you can bring your dog 101. Would you let them bring your what you call it 101?
Look, the doll,
you know.
the doll can only be not 101. Like you'll still have to be here too.
No, that's what I mean. Like,
Oh yeah.
where it's like me and you and that
Yeah.
person, and they.
Yeah, cause it would tweak me out if they was just like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
No, they gotta go to the bathroom. They leave the dog right there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and they leave the dog. Like, and,
Okay,
you and Martine, y'all can have a good conversation.
No, but what if they take the dog to the bathroom with them? If you get what I'm saying.
I know. Wow. At that point, I don't know, man.
Like, hey, man, you can't come over here.
You can't.
With your dog. Like, you gotta come.
But you know what?
You gotta leave Martine at home.
But will we condemn somebody that we know for doing that in our bathroom now?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
So it's like a slippery slope.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I can understand a fake baby, over somebody that's grieving.
Oh, yeah, facts.
But like a blow up sex doll, no.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I would I'm cool with a fake baby if you grieving or if you found out you about to be pregnant and you just trying to get the hang of it at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm rocking with that.
Okay.
But if you got 6 kids and then you got a fake baby too, I'm gonna be looking at you like, is you trying to be a mother again or something? Like, I feel it. Because it's some people that get stuck with like they don't want to have no more kids, but they want to have
a feel of having a real like a infant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's cool. Shout out to all those types of.
So if they try to breastfeed the fake baby, then what? Oh, you blind so you can't see. Oh my gosh, you get on my nerves.
Like, oh my God, did you see that? She just whipped it out.
Like, nope.
Like, nah, that'd be crazy. That's crazy. Look, and what if the person was able to pump too?
Oh, I mean, like, some people can if they maintain,
I'm just saying that'd be wild. That'd be wild.
Mm.
Hey, look. If you out there, tell us your story. What made you, have this doll or this fake baby? I'm definitely intrigued to hear all the stories.
Mm-hmm.
Sign me up.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, that might be better than a book right now.
Maybe.
Um,
The
wow.
best stories are the real ones.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Um, so we kind of talked about this before we got on here. Would you choose Megan Good's character or Jay Farrell's baby mama
Oh, Megan Good. Well, to be with,
to be with?
his baby mama. His baby mama. Megan Good, she cool. But I enjoy Megan Good. But the character, I choose the baby mama.
Why?
Because like they got similar aspirations. She want to be a singer. He wants to be like he's a comedian. So they both are like artistic, and they got a son together. So I feel like if they made it work before, they can make it work again. They just got to figure out what it is and how they can move past whatever it was. I think he may have cheated, but I feel like you can work past cheating.
No, that's a fact. Shout out to my boy, aka Slow Folks from Insecure, the light skinned dude.
Don't call him that.
Yeah, that was messed up to say.
He speaks slow.
Yeah.
He speaks slow.
I really wish I could remember.
But he did so good in this show. Like he had an accent going.
Man,
he was talking fast because in whatchamacallit, he'd be like, Issa, I don't think we should do that.
Right. I don't like how you talk to me.
Like, come on now.
We should be roommates.
Yeah.
What is his name?
I forgot. I looked at we looked it up before, but
yeah, I just need to know where he from because he did a good British accent, and if he ain't from the UK, shout out to him.
Yeah, he did a good job. So give him his props.
Yeah, but back to Megan Good, man. Shout out to Megan Good. She sometimes I feel like she played the same role, but she know how to make it look different.
She does. Like Megan Good, she's good at what she does. I'm glad that she acts in the things that she acts in because I like her.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to Megan Good. You know, season 3 of Harlem should be coming soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. I would have never watched it if it wasn't for it was for Lola, right? No, I watched it before Lola.
Yeah, no, Lola told you about it first.
Yeah, she told me about it. Yeah. So
shout out to kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you definitely seen. I forgot that first time we watched it, we both was just like,
nah, turn this shit off.
It ain't all that, but you know, we made time for it.
We did.
Made time for it, so it was cool. It was definitely a dope show. But yeah, I feel like every time we see Megan Good act, I don't know if I be thinking that she the character she is. I just be like, oh yeah, that's Megan Good. But her performance is cool. Performance is cool. I wonder in a way that she get typecast in roles because I don't know. I guess I want to see her in a like real serious role.
I think she can do it.
I'm sure she can.
But I feel like with the roles that she playing, she makes that character. She gives that character the personality. You know, maybe it's just her natural personality, but she gives the character the personality.
Well, I mean, she was Jonathan.
Well, she was. What was that? That wasn't horror, but with what's his name? Michael Ealy. The Perfect Stranger. Oh, not Perfect Stranger. Something about the house because it had his name Dennis Quaid. It had Dennis Quaid in it. So
I forgot she was in there.
That was good.
Yeah, because she was trying to get pregnant or something.
I don't know if she was trying to get pregnant or they moved into his house and he started coming around and watching her and stuff. And so she did a good job in that.
Yeah, she did. I guess, I guess I want to see like one more thing with her in it.
Yeah, I guess like her opportunities or maybe certain things that she wants to do.
No, well, I'll tell you this. I'm happy that we can't really say that we ever really seen her do a sex scene. You know, so she be standing on something. She ain't, you know, she don't play by like regular Hollywood rules.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Mm, that's dope. Um, what was the other thing that we had
It was
finished?
like multicultural visuals,
Oh
racial
man,
video visuals, but I don't know. You want to talk about it?
no, I really like the fact that that show,
Oh yeah, White Famous.
White Fame is definitely it showed every culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it tackled a lot of topics, like from dealing with like race, different fetishes, kinks. They definitely had some, you could say, racial or discriminating jokes in there. Um,
Sexual jokes,
definitely,
cuckolding.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a lot. Like it was funny. It was definitely funny. But if you overly sensitive, I really wouldn't advise you to watch this show. But it's definitely a good show to watch. You know, you gotta have a sense of humor. You gotta be open minded to being offended by some things. You know, it's
Yeah.
not meant to. You know, it's not meant to hurt you. It might strike a nerve, but it should provoke a little thought too.
And you know what? If you don't find it funny, somebody else does.
Oh,
And
for
some
sure.
stuff you find funny, somebody else
Don't.
don't. So
Yeah.
it's just like it is what it is.
Yeah, you just gotta be open to the content. I really rock with that show though. You know, dang, I really should have.
I wish it was the second season.
I should have had you pay attention to the beginning,
Hmm.
so you could tell me like what. No, not the beginning, the end. So you could tell me which network it was that it was on.
Okay. Well, I mean, like we put it back on. It was funny, you know.
Yeah, no, for
We
sure.
let it play, and we wanted to watch it again.
Yeah,
So it was good.
yeah. Shout out to Jay Farrell. He definitely had. They put that show together well. You know, put it together
And
well.
Michael Rappaport. I know people give him flack and stuff,
Gee.
but he seemed like he was comfortable where he was.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
He
You,
did.
Michael Rappaport has done several Spike Lee films.
Mm.
Yep.
Okay.
He was in that. He was in that movie that you kept mentioning.
He'll do the right thing.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
So shout out to Michael
Full
Rappaport.
circle.
Definitely. Um. Well, another thing I want to talk about real quick is like we was talking about, Tubi got the flicks, man.
Oh, you talking about? What
Yeah,
you talking about?
Chris Stokes, man. Chris Stokes might have a deal with Tubi, and I ain't mad at it because the movies he's producing, they are pretty good. Um, I can't think of the name of the title of this movie, but we just watched it last night, and it's about a husband and a wife. Like,
Mm.
the wife commits a murder, but they make a pact and a bond to, basically be death do us part for real.
Right.
You
She
know,
killed
killed his side
his
piece.
side piece, and they covered it up.
And got away with it so
That
far.
so far that we know of. It was
Yes,
pretty good.
really good. Shout out to Zanique for doing a pretty good job at acting. I would say she did a really good job.
She did decent.
She did. I
She
give
did
her a
decent.
6.5.
Okay, same,
Yeah,
same.
yeah. Shout out to the whoever the main actor was too. He did pretty good as well.
He did.
So it was definitely a great movie. It definitely told a great story as well. It showed us like pretty much a story of why a man could cheat. After being married to somebody or being in a relationship. I know a lot of women ain't gonna want to hear this because they gonna feel like there's some BS, but a man needs to be seen too. You know,
True. I'm gonna touch your mic real quick.
I don't
Okay.
want you to touch
Okay,
my
I did.
mic.
I
Don't
did.
touch my mic.
I rocked it a little bit.
All right, Lil Wayne. Um, but yeah, no, men need to be seen too. It's really like difficult, like we was talking about earlier, with being in a relationship and you being so selfless,
I'm about to say selfish or selfless.
selfless. But it's hard when you are trying to find the time for yourself, and then you find somebody that appreciates you in the moments where you feel like you are underappreciated. And that to me, I think that was the dope thing about that movie. It showed him making the efforts of wanting to spend time with his wife or wanting to do different things, or he found a new self, found a new him, found new things that interest him. And she wasn't the one that was open or ready to share that side with him. And he found somebody that was somebody that told him that he was handsome, somebody that poured into him. And
But see, yes, I'm not trying to interrupt you. I feel like after he felt that about her, like before he even had sex, he should have went home and talked to his wife.
Oh, that's a fact.
He didn't have to cheat on her first and figure that out. Like,
no, but as we seen before, like she really wasn't making the time for him anyway.
Well, I mean, like she would have made the time for him if he would have been like, you know what, babe, I almost cheated on you today. but it's a way to say it, I guess. But like, he did tell her he got needs, just like women got needs.
Well, I really I want to see how that's gonna go. Like I said, you know what?
Like if you don't step your game up, I'm gonna end up cheating on you. Nah, he had to say that. He ain't say it like that.
Yeah, no, because he already said something.
He didn't have to say that, but it was the way he should have talked to her though.
He was super OC. He was super OC. This was a scene. Spoiler alert. It was a scene after he had just had a sexual encounter with Zanique. This man, I don't know if this is the same scene or if it's a different one, but this man was crying in the shower. Like, that one blew me.
Oh, yeah, that was it seemed like after the first time they had sex, he went home, cried in the shower.
That blew me.
And then for him to keep going back, like,
right.
You wasted those tears.
For real. You knew it felt good. You should have if you was crying tears, they should have been tears of joy.
Joy, yeah. Like, you in it.
Right.
Do the right thing. Do the right thing, like I've been saying. Do the right thing.
Oh, but not only that.
Sometimes the truth hurts. Do the right thing.
The next scene they had, when he had a shower scene, his wife was trying to get in there with him, and he had told her like, what did he say?
Just don't get up when you wanted to.
Get up. Yeah.
Like or something like that.
This is a two-way street.
It's a two-way street. Like, what? What? So she was like, baby, it's okay. At my job, now the men go through that. She talking about ED, and he was just like, oh yeah, baby, I just didn't want to tell you. Knowing he ain't going through ED, got erectile dysfunction. And she like, I'm gonna try to get you something from my job, see if I can get you some. You're like, okay, baby. Like, what? So you would rather have your wife thinking that you are experiencing erectile dysfunction than to just.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go down with the ship. All right.
I guess so.
But honestly, like, which one are you more willing to accept? Him cheating, or he got erectile dysfunction? I'm gonna take
erectile dysfunction because it's just like you can't control that, but you control your actions and you cheating. So of course I'm gonna be okay with that.
Hey, I'm glad you said that too, because it made me think about that dialogue that him and Zanique had in that scene when she was talking about she want to be somebody's number one. It was, that whole scene was just dope. He was, explaining to her, like, why the grass ain't always green on the other side. And he asked her, like, why do you want to be married? So your husband can
cheat on you, make you, like I did my wife. But, like, he make it seem like cheating is just the thing that you do in marriage. Like it just has to happen. Like, that don't mean that's going to be the same for her if she gets married.
No, that's a fact. But I mean, with her going through that, her character going through that, I think she would have been able to adjust with the time. She probably would have seen the signs before his wife did. Mm-hmm. They was married for 18 years. Yeah, I'm thinking about the prom scene now, Mike. I don't even want to. That was too much.
That was too much.
That was too much.
I don't like that though. Trying to make this boy scared to take your daughter on prom. Like if she gonna have sex, she gonna have sex regardless. Like he gonna act scared now, but when your daughter trying to give it up, he gonna take it. What he gonna say, sir? Look, your daughter was trying to give it up, but I didn't do it. What? Anyway, all that is not even necessary to me.
Hey, what would you do if somebody said that to you about your child? Like, your child wanted to give me their goods, but I told them no.
Okay. Okay.
No, but I'm saying, what would be
I
the
have to talk with my child, like, what's going on. But that's not gonna stop them from having sex. I want to talk to them.
That's hilarious.
Like, did you at least have some condoms? No, see, that's the way you went wrong. You gotta have some condoms. I don't want you out here like that anyway, but if you are gonna be out here,
do it safe, my friend.
do it safe.
Yeah. No, that's hilarious. Wow. But yeah, no, I'm still trying to figure out who Blac Chyna character was.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if she was a writer or something, but I gotta rewatch the credits and see if she was an actress or I don't think she was an actress because she would have had a more of a
Prominent role.
Prominent role. So maybe she was like a writer or
or executive producer.
Executive producer.
That'd be dope
like
though.
That.
Shout out to Blac Chyna, man. She definitely turned her life around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's dope. But yeah, that's definitely watch White Famous, and then anytime you see Chris Stokes' name on a movie on Tubi, you might as well play it.
But I ain't gonna get that. But I ain't gonna say they questionable about Chris Stokes too, and Raz B and all them. So
it's so funny that you say that because it make me think about the conversation earlier about the what did you say it was called? The pick the pipe. Yeah, meet the piper.
Pay the piper before you get a second chance.
Yeah, see, he getting his second chance. He ain't even have to pay the piper.
Yeah.
He stayed low, got quiet.
Is he really getting a second chance?
Yeah, because people is appreciating this man movies on Tubi. Tubi is platforming his product.
Probably ain't come around to him yet.
Hey, look.
But we don't know,
Yeah, we don't know. But when it was, the spotlight was on him. It was on him, but it wasn't as hot as it is for these other people.
Yeah, but maybe it should be hot if he did something wrong.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a fact.
That's how things continue when stuff is not addressed.
Well, maybe we got to start taking these kids a little bit more serious when they tell them, about these things.
Yep, boys and girls.
No, that's
girls
a fact.
And boys.
That's a fact. Men can be victimized as well. So it's okay. You ain't got to be tough all the time. It's so funny, right? I was gonna ask you this this morning, but I decided to wait till now to ask you this. When you sleep and I put my arm around you, do you feel like some type of secureness or like some security blanket there?
I don't know what's going on when I'm asleep.
No, I'm not saying wink, but like,
I don't really notice it. I mean, like, now when I'm going to sleep and you got your arm around me, it's just comforting. That's all I can say. But after I fall asleep, I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
It's just a warmth until I get hot.
Okay.
But I like it.
So, all right.
I love it.
Would you, what would you do if for like 2 weeks straight we slept in the bed and I didn't like put my arm around you?
I'm gonna scoot next to you.
No, that's fine. But we could still be laying next to each other, but I never.
If I want your arm, I'm like, hey, where your arm at? Where you at, G?
Yeah.
Where you at?
Because all in all,
what's wrong? Is your arm? You don't want to lay on your left side? That's okay. All right, I understand.
All in all, I was thinking like, how men be really, really prideful and unable to be like truly vulnerable because men like to be held too when they sleep.
Oh, you like to be held, baby? I do hold you sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you just never know what somebody going through. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
you know, you never know if they stressed or what type of demons they dealing with. And sometimes when you got somebody hugged up on you, it's comforting, it's consoling. Like you might not even know that what that is. It just impacted my day by a lot. You know what I'm saying? It could ease the pressure, or ease whatever was going on in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So women, ladies, you know, if you sleep, you know, or if he sleep, it's okay to, you know, go ahead, tuck up behind him.
It's okay to for you to be the big spoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, just don't do the most. You know, just don't do the most. If you get elbowed in your chest, you know, hurt in the
Because you're
midst of the
trying to
night.
do the most.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, then you know that's on you. That ain't on him.
Reflex. Hey.
Right, you know, you gotta be chill. You gotta be chill. Everything ain't meant to be like done in that spot in that moment.
Mhm.
So gotta stay woke.
Okay.
Well, I think that's all I have.
I think that's it.
Wow, this has been another episode
Of Man Over Music.
or
Music Over Man.
with your lovely host
Jakar.
and Maisha.
And we're out.
You dig? Shout out Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.